rice, 3 plates, iron filings, magnet, sieve.
Firstly, I get my sand. It is 40 grams and I weigh it on the kitchen scales. I tip it onto the plate. I then get my 40 grams of rice that I also weighed on the kitchen scales and put it on top. I put it on top and start mixing the rice and sand together to make them combined. I then get my 4 grams of iron filings and I put them on top. I sprinkle it around on top of the sand and rice so it will mix around easier. I'm now mixing all three together to form a heterogeneous mixture. I then get a magnet and I wave the magnet through the mixture to get all the iron filings to separate and join onto the magnet. This is what happened when I waved the magnet through and the iron filings joining onto it. So now the iron filings have been taken away from the sand and rice. Now I grab a sieve and I place it above a plate so the plate can catch the sand and there is no mess. I tip the rice and sand into the sieve and give it a shake. The sand is now on the plate and the rice is stuck in the sieve. Here is the sand, the magnet of iron filings and the rice. The results show that the separation procedure worked how it was meant to, as all three objects became separated from each other. Here are the results in photos. The sand went back to just being sand, the rice still has some particles of sand, however it is pretty clean, and here is the iron filings on the side of the magnet. Here is a table of the results. The table shows the material, the component, the state, if it's magnetic, and the method to separate. The results show that the two separation techniques of magnetic separation and sieving work to separate a heterogeneous mixture of iron filings, rice and sand into its individual separate components. The physical properties of each of the components allowed the heterogeneous mixture to be separated according to its physical properties. The magnet was able to separate the iron filings from the rice and sand because iron filings are made up of a substance that is attracted to magnets, yet the rice and sand are not. The key to separating the rice and sand from each other was size. The grains of rice were larger than the grains of sand, so when a sieve was used, the grains of sand passed through the sieve, yet the rice did not. Some safety matters for this experiment is having breakable plates, so you should use plastic plates, and keep the iron filings away from your face. During and after the experiment is done, do not eat the rice. The rice will be unsafe to eat. A limitation to this experiment is how much rice, sand and iron filings you put into it.
Don't you know, they're talking about a revolution sounds